It's my understanding you won the first round with 23% of the vote. Am I correct on that?
because nobody acted. I ask you how the former president, which is still totally illegal in the position today, we don't need war. This is my point.
What will the implications of Romania be what, if the NATO basis goes to completion?
Romanian people, we don't play games. We are very, very straight for our dignity and for our honor. Looks what's happening in Canada. It's a wave of changement.
How have they shut you down? It's my understanding you won the first round with 23% of the vote. Am I correct on that?
This is correct. After, of course, they stolen a lot. This probably was more than 30%, but
It was more than 30%.
yeah, because we know from our calculation. But in any case, was 23rd, as you said, and I want to mention it early beginning. They put me on the screen with less than 1% until the end of the day.
Wow.
Yeah. So for this reason, I mean, all the calculations for them, they were wrong, totally wrong, or manipulated.
What means do you think they'll go to try to stop you? I mean, we talked about how they deplatformed Trump in 2020. This election, we saw 2 assassination attempts. We've seen false allegations with all kinds of things in Georgia and New York. And so, what are you expecting to deal with as this election kind of resurfaces? From what I understand, is it May? They'll redo the election?
For in this year.
Yes.
Yes. They yesterday they promoted exactly as I said. The new elections are fraud, even bigger than what they made already. Because we discuss about the second round cancel illegally and unconstitutionally.
How did they do that?
Simply like that, by an order.
Are you
Because
experiencing a coup?
Romanian Constitutional Court is something which they made from early beginning in order to help the system, the oligarch system, in any situation. Which does mean what they did is finished. If they said our dialogue today, Călin with Shawn, is wrong, they cancel.
Is Romania in the midst of a coup right now?
Indeed.
That's what's happening.
Indeed. It's a coup d'etat in no shame in front of all the whole world. And the problem, Shawn, is no reaction. This is just the reaction from our people, of course, from the Romanian people, also from abroad. This is absolutely clear. Everyone in Europe, you have seen also in Canada, and not only, also in the United States. I'm speaking about Romanian people. But no official position. So in other words, what is going on here? We accept the dictatorship. Does mean that even in the United States, they accept this. So maybe tomorrow we can see in front of us that this happens the same dictatorship in Washington. I don't know. So this precedent is very, very dangerous because nobody acted. I ask you how the former president, which is still totally illegal in the position today, how he can have any international meeting or position, because he is illegal. The government is illegal. Everything is illegal after the December 6th, the last year. Nobody said anything.
How much of this coup has to do with the NATO base that they're building in Romania right now? From my understanding, this will be the biggest NATO base ever to be built in Europe, 1.5 times bigger than Ramstein Air Base.
I understood also this. I said,
10,000 troops.
I understood. I understood. We, by the way, they are not Romanians. You know. So probably they had a plan before, and the Romanian people, they changed their plan. And for this reason, they put a constitutional court to stop and to cancel the second round. Because, again, I was and I am, and I shall be forever, for peace. Why you have to have war? Why you have to? We don't need war. This is my point.
What will the implications of Romania be what, if the NATO basis goes to completion?
Will be a way for a dangerous situation of democracy in the United States. This is a main important point.
I would think there would be major implications for Romania too if Russia decides to strike that base.
It's true, but also for the United States, because from United States we are looking for the democracy. This is a point which I said to you. And here we are, exactly on this point, that the situation and the whole system of democracy is affected everywhere today. Looks what's happening in Canada. It's a wave of changement, and the real people, as President Trump, they don't realize what is going on here, what is happening in Canada, what is happening in Austria, what is happening in France, you know very well, in Germany, by the way, in Europe. Okay, I can understand that each country has its own problem and not easy to manage, especially the debt, correct? The debt, the loans we did before. We discussed in the United States about 35 trillions debt, which is not easy to be managed. I can understand, even for us. But still, it's a problem of human being communication. It's a human being, part of this life related to his God. If in the note of $1 is we trust in God, is real or not? This is my question for Washington. We trust in God. We trust in Romania, for sure. Otherwise, we cannot arrive here. We don't arrive here without that. God made us to arrive here in this point. And for sure, we shall continue this way of dignity. But have faith, Shawn. And exactly here we are today. You have or you don't have faith. This is the main important point of our dialogue today. And this is my message. You trust or not in God, because here is it's a spiritual level. This is absolutely clear. And it's not just a matter of, let's say, economic situation, which I can understand, but it's not. It's nothing more than that. We are here in an historical situation for a big shift after 2,000 years of, let's say, of no real democracy, especially in the last 100 years. Romanian people, we don't play games. We are very, very straight for our dignity and for our honor. And we are totally convinced and commit to continue for the dignity of us, for human being, beside anything else. Otherwise, does mean that what you are doing in this world. Why you arrive here? It's a question. Why we are here? For what purpose? What is our way? Why you arrive special in this time? No 100 years ago or 500 years ago.
The world is definitely at a major decision point.
No matter where you're watching Shawn Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, please leave us a review on Apple and Spotify podcasts.